Hello friends, welcome back. Let us continue to use the if condition statement in another example here. Now there is a lot of data in front of you, and if we look at the um, use case here, what we can decide is that the employees get certain salary, and then there is a salary increment that happens, and then they get a new salary. Okay, so now if you see that the data which is in orange color here, it is a calculated information. Okay, so for example, let me just do this the decimals, I can keep it uniform. Okay, so the point here is that if the employees are achieving their sales target. Okay, so let's understand this data. So these are the employees, and then there is a sales targets, that is number of boxes to be sold, for example. Then the achieved sales target. Okay, so for example, there's an employee called Arav who has the target of 500 boxes and has sold 400 boxes, and therefore the achieved sales percentage is 80%. That is 400 boxes out of 500, which means it is 80% of achievement. So if you look at Manish, for 500 target, he has achieved 500, therefore it's 100%, so it's 1. Okay. So for Kiran, for example, again, it is zero point 0.6, that is 60%. Then for Mahesh, it is 20%. And for Uttam, it is 90%. Okay. Now the performance rating is based on this table here. So for example, if you achieve more than 50%, okay, then you get a B. And if you achieve more than 80%, you get a A. And if you achieve more than 90%, you get a A plus. So you can actually read it in reverse, that if you achieve more than equal to 90%, you get A plus. If you achieve more than 80%, then you get a A and then B. And if you get, you'll get a C if the percentage of sales target achieved is less than 50%. Okay. All right. Now, so there's a salary here like 50,000, 60,000, like that. And then we have salary increment that happens on basis of another uh, data. So let me write that data here. Okay, so let me just move it here, and let me copy this for you here. Okay, so for salary, if the sales performance rating, okay, is A plus, then you get a 20% hike. All right, and if you're A, then you'll get a 10% hike. Okay, and if you're a B, you'll get a 5% hike. And if you're C, then you don't get any hike. Okay, so no hike, can say that. All right. Okay, so we have two tables here. One is we are calculating the performance rating, and then based on the performance rating, we are calculating how much percentage of increase can happen. So if you get an A plus, you'll get a 20% hike. If you get an A, you'll get 10% hike. If you get B, you'll get 5% hike, and C, there's no hike. So if you see an A plus here, his salary was 60,000 and got a 20% hike, which is 12,000 rupees. So the new salary is 72,000. Whereas for C, the sales target was only 20%, so he got a C rating, and his salary was 60,000. Salary increment is 0%, and new salary is 60,000 itself, right? So I hope you understood this data. In the next video, what we'll do is we will actually start calculating these once again for your practice. Right now, the data is only shown to you, and I've explained how the new salary is calculated. Okay, so please rewind the video, understand this data, and in the next video, we'll start doing the calculation and use the if condition. Thank you.